an extra set of eyes.
Maybe you're right. I'm out of options at this point.
You've got the Herald option. Now, where should we start?
Oh, montage? Howdy, friend. I'm Cowboy Hat Matt, and it's great to see you today. I hope you're doing well, and welcome back to another adventure in Halibut, where we find ourselves in the Flumalum Cave on the edge of what we call the Crack. And what are we doing? Harold, what are we doing? Let's move, well, check on Cyrus, right? And there's a letter to deliver to Major, and Major is in Flumalum Cave. So let's go do that right now. I'm going to move me over to the other side because I know that makes better sense. Hello, kids who are definitely not light keepers. Yeah, we're going to see. It's really sad that I haven't come across Wii U in a while. Like, by and far, one of my favorite characters in this game. All right, Major, you're over here. We have a letter for you. I don't know how many more Buddy's letters exist. Oh my goodness. Game is definitely still loading. Sorry about that. Woof. All right, Major.
Major, I have a letter for you.
Why do you have a letter for me?
I'm helping Buddy. There were some letters that... it's complicated. He couldn't deliver them, though. So here I am.
Seems most unorthodox, and I might add, faintly suspicious. Harold, you're not...
Major, this is above board. Just read it. Here you go.
Jeez, this guy.
Dear Major Sandstorm, I really want to be like you when I growed up. I think you look very strong when you walk around, and I know you keep everyone on the Fedora safe by punishing anyone being naughty. I want to do that too.
Huh.
I have a little brother who's very naughty, and I try to punish him to keep the Fedora safe. I also like your uniform. It is very smart. Please let me know when I can be your deputy major. Over and out, Jew Main Hunter.
Respect for authority. No desire to give preferential treatment to his unruly sibling. I wonder what became of young Jermaine. I could certainly use someone of his attitude around here. Perhaps not all kids these days, or well, those days, are as misguided as young Felix.
It must be different growing up on the Fedora now, though, Major. Being a bit unruly doesn't mean their intentions are bad, right?
I suppose there's a kernel of truth to what you say. Not that it excuses breaking the rules, but you've given me an idea. Perhaps I could teach people why I'm strict about the rules. Maybe tell them about what it was like when I wasn't. Thanks for this, Harold. Be good. I'll be seeing you.
When you weren't what? Walking around like you had to stick up your butt the whole time? Jeez. Pick up the next letter. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we have to go back to... hey, it's Rafi. Rafi, what's up?
Hello, Rafi.
Hey there, Harold. What brings you here?
Oh, just trying to make myself useful. You seem cheerful here.
The cave is great. Even though it's busy, the Flumalum mostly leave me alone, but they're still friendly.
Nice. Yeah, they're easy to get along with.
And they come in so many different shapes and sizes.
Yeah, they're a cool bunch.
It's like, even though I'm not like them at all, well...
You'd never feel like you don't fit in.
Yeah, that's it. I feel like I can relax here.
I can tell. And I know what you mean.
It'd be good to get a few of them into Rapid Fly Zone Force, though. Those kids were annoying, but they were good competition.
Huh. Well, I'm glad you like it here.
Thanks, Harold. Kind of a shame we'll have to leave.
I know that feeling too.
Yeah. Well, see you around. And sorry about, well, you know.
No worries. Enjoy.
What, for being difficult earlier? No worries. If it's about something else, I've completely forgotten it. Alrighty, so let's see. Off we go, and we need to go pick up a letter and see where we're going with that letter, and check on Cyrus. Is it just me, or has it been a while since Harold has slept? Hey, no more graffiti, that's good. Yeah, letter first, letter first. Oh, the game is still loading. Why, game? Why? Why are you slow? Don't, Moreau, I don't want to talk right now, I'm busy. Letter! Who's it going? Who's it going towards? Oh.
Okay. What have we got here?
Dear Harold, me again. Always when you least expect it, right?
Oh.
Well done for delivering all the letters. Very diligent. I'm not surprised, though. I always saw something in you. Similar to me. An inability to leave things undone when you know doing them will make someone happier. You might not beat Chris's personal best in the station jog, but you'll always be a buddy champion to me, pal. And maybe you feel like you understand people a bit better now. You learn a lot about people doing this job. Well, I did at least. I mean, I spent pretty much my whole life doing it, and I don't regret a thing. I hope you did anyway. I sensed that someone like you, who chose to spend their time reading old letters with an old geezer like me, probably felt like they had a bit of a tough time connecting with people. But I'm glad you did. Like I told you before, learning about people is a kind of adventure, a way of exploring lots of little worlds that exist within the Fedora. And it's my belief that even if one of those little worlds looks barren and uninhabitable from the outside, usually when you make contact with it, even if you have to chip away at the surface a bit, or wait patiently for a while, you'll find plenty of life and laughter there. And you learn that life is just like a letter. It can change someone's life, but even the best ones can get a bit lost and need some help reaching their destination sometimes. And when a letter gets delivered, sometimes it's kept around on a bedside table, or it becomes a coffee coaster or a paper aeroplane. The message becomes a smile, a laugh, a scowl, a memory. And the physical form transforms into something else. Like me, I suppose. Anyway, don't feel you have to hold on to this letter. It's the message that counts. And unless you really love my workout video, this will be the last time you hear from me. It was a pleasure, Harold. Buddy. Oh, P.S. If you do decide to keep hold of this letter, maybe make it into a paper aeroplane and make Chris race against it. I'd love to beat him one more time.
Man. Sometimes just games hit you really hard. Wow. Buddy's final race. Oh! Is that really a thing we're doing? Hold on. I should let Chris know about Buddy's final wish. Alright. Alright, yeah, we got time for this. Yeah, we got time for this. I'm gonna put the little quest task with Cyrus on hold for a second because I don't know where it's gonna lead. But let's go fulfill Buddy's final wish. Absolutely. Alright, Chris. Sorry to interrupt you a second time in a very short while, but some news for you.
Chris, you got a minute?
Oh, hola. What's up, Harold?
This is gonna sound a little weird, but Buddy has challenged you to one last race.
What? Harold, come on. What are you saying?
Look at the end of this letter he wrote me.
How could I refuse? Fold them up and let's have one final station jog.
But, like, when you say station jog, you just mean, like, a run down a corridor, right? Because the paper airplane can only go so far. Unless the paper airplane that I'm thinking of is not the same thing that they make. That's the only thing that makes sense. Do I have to play a game here? Or is this just a... Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. Am I? I don't think I'm... I don't think I was supposed to do anything. I hope I wasn't supposed to do anything. I tried moving the controller, but nothing happened.
Good job, Chris. You nearly had him there.
I gave him a real challenge, eh?
You okay?
Yeah. Thanks, Harold. I mean, really.
Same to you, Chris. That was very entertaining to watch.
Buddy, making us both smile even now.
Oh, I wanted my letter back, though. Read and deliver all of Buddy's letters. The postman always rings twice. Oh, that was the name of the achievement. So satisfying. So satisfying. Okay. Boy, if that isn't the weirdest image, though, Harold. Oh, boy. All right, we're going to let that go. Let's go ahead and... we need to find Cyrus. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Don't suppose I could just steal the winning thing from that. Nope, never mind. Okay. I have to say I'm a little worried about Cyrus just because he's been cooped up in this thing working on this problem for a long time. And sometimes that's necessary. I know what it's like to break your brain over a problem for a long time, but being in this little closet is going to make him go stir crazy, like cabin fever crazy, like Stephen King's The Shining, directed by Stanley Kubrick crazy. You know what I mean?
Oh,
That's what I mean.
Sai, what's up?
I'm trying everything I can think of, but for weeks, the answer has eluded me.
The answer to...
What's wrong with my simulation, and what's throwing off the calculations? It's like going around in circles, because my formulae somehow can't reconcile the timings of each step, and without the proper timing, sploosh.
You've got this, Sai. If it was easy, it'd me they'd got to figure it out, not you. Look, I know I'm not an expert, but sometimes you just need an extra set of eyes.
Maybe you're right. I'm out of options at this point.
You've got the Herald option. Now, where should we start?
Oh, montage? Oh. That's kind of impressive, though. Stop, game, stop with that. Stop glitching. Oh. No? What? Wait, why is that the final bit of their montage? Is that meaningful somehow? Or is that just Harold taking like a game breather? How long did that take? 7 days. It's been a week. It's been a week. Running experiments, not doing anything. Oh, Harold finally slept. That's good. That's good for him. So where are we at? Because I was hoping Harold would help Cyrus make a breakthrough, but Oh boy. Oh, okay. Oh, messages again. Right. Tube hopper. Hey Harold, just so you know, I beat your high score on Blastosaurus. You could try and beat mine, but I wouldn't bother. Oh, it's Felix. Yeah. Okay. Shia. My new book idea. I wish I knew who this character... I mean, like, I bet if I spend some time walking around talking to everyone, I might be able to find out who that is. And I might spend some time trying to do that. I might throw an episode into the wind to see if I can find out who that character is. Moreau, I'm sure you're perfectly capable of handling him, but Harold, just remember to put your foot down sometimes. He's a genius. Don't tell him I said that, but he needs boundaries. Keep him in line. That must be Moreau talking about Cyrus. Yeah. All right, Cyrus. Okay. Harry, I think I've got it. Where are you? What if we invert it? What would the worst thing we could do be? Then if we just avoid that, make this blow up, and then do the opposite. Hey, can you bring snack something salty, crunchy, high in protein, and low in sodium? Crunchy, high in protein, but high in potassium. That should do. Please remember to bring the thermospangulator tomorrow. We need more coffee. Please, oh. To do. Not gonna do that. Alright, so there must be something waiting for me outside my door. Yep.
Hello, Professor. Any chance there's been some news?
Harold, come here.
Did you find something down there?
Oh, yes. We found particles, non-normative with fascinating variegation of valency and all sorts. Thing is, deeper you go, denser the particles get, and with enough density, something starts to warp the video feed and probe data recording.
Oh, their combined energy gets strong enough to mess with the sensors.
Precisely. We can only see past a certain point by measuring the velocity of the energy spikes, but it doesn't tell us much.
What does it tell us?
Get this. The particles lower down in their original individual form before they interact and bond are utterly unlike anything we've seen before. And when looked at as a group, they resemble the particle structure of pollen.
Oh, Cyrus will be pleased.
Yes, you're right, actually.
Yep.
Cyrus might be just the right man for the job.
He's always been good with flower stuff. Also, do you think he maybe needs a bit of a change of scenery?
Perhaps a change would be as good as a rest for him. A rest he can't have, I must add.
So, did we find anything else down there?
Harold, what's gotten into you? Not like you to be so interested in my scientific observations.
Well, this stuff seems real.
Well, since you ask, it seems as though the atmosphere down there contains a number of elements that we've never encountered.
Alien elements.
Well, yes. From what I can tell, they wouldn't kill you, but there's no telling what other effects they'd have on human physiology or neurology.
Is it weird that I want to try some?
Yes, very odd. Anyway, we must all get together again near the crack to discuss next steps. Go on, boy. I'll see you shortly.
Well, it's nice that she's in a good mood, and it sounds like join the gang. That's the task, is join the gang. And it seems like she's, like, got positive news. I'm gonna go check on Cyrus real quick. Anyone in here? Nope, don't do that. Oh, I should have listened. That was an advertisement for Chili Grilly. Nope, nothing to do. Okay. Cyrus! Oh. No Cyrus here. Okay. Well, I guess it's about that time. I'm going to... I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm going to spend some time looking for Shia. So one of two things is gonna happen. Either the next, I'm gonna do it immediately. It's the next piece of what I'm gonna do here before I move on, because the next thing feels like story. And I want to just know if I can find this person. So you're either going to get an episode of the journey to discover who Shia is and maybe hear about their book. I just feel bad that Harold never responded. Other people, I don't care. Zoya, I wish we could have ignored that guy. I'm gonna see if these messages amount to anything, right? That seemed like a one-off. It wasn't even an optional quest. Or the next episode you see is me as Harold meeting up with the gang, and I will be very disgruntled, having spent a certain amount of time moving around every section of this map to talk to people, only to find out that there is no Shia. So we'll find out. Obviously, I could Google it, but what's the fun in that, right? Especially if there's a bit of an adventure to be had there. So, Harold and I are signing off for now. Thanks so much for hanging with us today. Thanks so much for hanging with me today. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're here. It's better when you're here. Take care of yourself, and until next time, happy trails, my friend.